Hey everybody, it's Andrea. Hopefully this is coming out good. I'm doing this. It's like 20 after 6 and I'm in a parking lot and I don't know, I just don't want to be at home anymore. This might be a depressing video. It's just like the stress is getting to me. I've been trying really hard this year to not get upset around Christmas, and I really don't know the exact reason why I get stressed and depressed at Christmas. I mean, there's lots of things that have to do with Christmas that bother me, but I think that it has more to do with there's expectations and I have generalized anxiety disorder, so then you have all these planned activities, and this has to be done by a certain time, and that has to be done by a certain time, and whether you put these pressures on yourself or they're from society, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, I seem to put these pressures on myself. I don't know. I was thinking it would be better if it was kind of more a cathartic time. Like I was, like, did you see Seinfeld? And they had this thing called Festivus, and I can't remember what day it happens on. If it's a day before Christmas Eve or it's the day after. I don't remember, but they have this thing called the airing of the grievances, where everybody tells each other. It's just a joke, but everybody tells each other how they disappointed them this year, and then it ends with a wrestling match where I think the householder, whoever owns the house, is wrestled to the ground, and that's the end of that's the end of Festivus. But no, I think like with New Year's, I think there's more of a time where you're thinking, okay, here's the good and the bad things that happened this year. Let's look forward to next year, that kind of stuff. Honestly, don't know why Christmas is so difficult for me. I know I'm not looking at the camera, but the light is coming out of the camera because of the way I'm doing this video. Anyway, it's like, first of all, I can never remember a time when I believed in Santa Claus. Like, ever. I did not have a good childhood, so, I mean, I kind of looked forward to Christmas when I was a kid because I knew I'd get stuff, but I never got stuff I asked for. I mean, we were pretty poor when I was little, so, I mean, I did the best you know what I mean? Like, but the thing is, people, just think about that for a minute, okay? Think about kids that they're told, oh, Santa Claus comes to the good boys and girls and gives them something they want for Christmas. Well, it doesn't have to have been like an Xbox or something like that. Say they just wanted a doll or a car or something, and Santa Claus can't give it to them. You know what I mean? It's easier nowadays because there's more charities for that kind of stuff, but think of the pressure that you're putting, not you, but think of the pressure that society puts on families, or the expectations for kids and for parents, and I don't know. Now, when my kids were young and my husband was in the Air Force, we did not have a lot of money because my husband was enlisted, and a couple of the years we got some Christmas things from, I think it was the Sergeant's Wives Association or something like that. And that was very helpful because we didn't have anything for them. But at the same time, they were so young at that point that I don't know if they would have noticed the difference. Like, the oldest one was 3, I think, or 4, you know. So every year my husband and I try to give to something like that. You know, buy a gift or whatever. But I don't know, I think it's just a small part of it. Even if you say, well, that's not the real reason for Christmas. Well, first of all, I'm not a religious person. I don't want to go into detail about that, but I'm just not, I was when I was younger. Nothing traumatic happened to me that has to do with religion. It's just whatever. But even if you do say those things, well, you can say that all you want, but the reality around you is people are in a rush, people are buying presents, people are thinking, do I have to tip extra? Should I tip extra because it's Christmas time? Should I get, who should I be giving gifts to, or whatever? Do I have to give to teachers? Am I supposed to give to, you know what I mean? Like, it just gets in your mind so much. Am I putting cards out? Do I have the tree up? Do I have I can't speak to stuff like Hanukkah because I've never really experienced Hanukkah. Like, nobody in my family celebrates Hanukkah, so I've only ever seen that from the outside. So I don't know if there's the same kind of pressures. I don't know if I'd assume, but I would think that the pressures that people are putting on each other from Christmas kind of must seep into those families as well, because if those kids are going to school and are like, oh, Johnny's got this from Santa Claus, you know what I mean? I think it's the same kind. I think you get those kind of pressures no matter what kind of family you're in. But my kids are adults now, you know. And the thing is, I struggle with this every year. I've always been a little depressed around Christmas. I can't think of a year it started. I remember when it got the worst. The first year that it was really bad was right after my cousin died. I was an adult. I guess I was 19, I think, and I had seen my cousin in the summer, and we planned to get together for Christmas. And I always had fun hanging out with him. He was very creative and joyful person, and very loving to everybody that he knew. And we made plans to get together for Christmas, and then I talked to him again, and we were still on for doing that, and then he passed away. And that was right before his 25th birthday. And I think that was the first year that it was really bad for me. But I can't associate it with that. It's like, I don't know what it is, okay? Because I thought, okay, I'm just going to take every day, one day at a time. I'm just going to take deep breaths, do the best I can. I'm trying not to affect anybody else, because I feel like if I get too upset or depressed, it's going to affect the people around me. So imagine this, there's probably people in your lives going through this stuff, and you might not even know about it, because you try not to affect the other people in your life, because you're like, it's supposed to be a joyful time. Let me give good memories to my kids or my spouse or whoever, my cousins, you know. I just want to lay in bed and put the blankets over my head, to tell you the truth. Let everybody else enjoy it. But if I'm not there, everybody's like, why aren't you here? What's going on? Da 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 da. If only I could drink. I get such bad liver problems, I can't drink. But anyway, I shouldn't think like that. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. And the thing is that I've known families through the years. See, I don't think it has anything to do with death. I don't think it has to do with people that, I mean, a lot of people do have that. Like, I've known families that have lost their children. I worked with a guy that his whole family died. His whole family died in a horrific accident. He was the only one left. And, like, to see people like that try to pick up their lives and go on and rebuild, and somehow be able to celebrate stuff. I mean, you know that they're still having problems with it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm talking in circles. I don't think it has anything to do with any of that. I think it has to do with the way that Christmas is built up. You know what I mean? it's less hope. It's less looking forward to a relaxing time with your family and more of, did I get this done? Did I get that done? Where do I got to go next? Is my gift going to be good enough for this person? Am I going to impress that person? Am I making cookies this year? Am I not? Like, there's like this tally list in your mind too. Maybe not for everybody, but definitely for people that, maybe wives, sometimes husbands, where you're in the family and you're like, well, sometimes it could be both, because maybe the guy, he's like, I put up the tree every year, I got to make sure it's up at a certain time. My wife wants the lights on the front of the house. When do I have to get that done? You know what I mean? There's like a checklist in your mind. Did I buy the cards? Did I write the cards? Did I get the right lights? Did I buy candy canes? I don't know. And then I was thinking, if I go, we should just call this Andrea's crazy Christmas rant. I don't know what to call it, but anyway. And then I was thinking, next year we might go to, we were thinking about going on a cruise for Christmas. But really, if I go on a cruise for Christmas, it's going to be like, there's still going to be stuff where there's going to be Christmas trees everywhere and people say Merry Christmas. And then when you get back, am I supposed to get together with different people and give them presents? Are we supposed to have like a holiday thing? Are we supposed to sit down and have cookies? What am I supposed to do? Is there something else I'm supposed to do? It's enough to make a person want to run out into the woods and live there. I'll have Christmas with the squirrels. I'll have a Bambi Christmas. I don't know. I don't know. And hopefully I'm not bringing anybody down by doing this video. It's just, I'm really stressed right now. I don't want to be at home. I mean, it's nothing to do with my husband. My husband's fine. I don't want to, I don't really want to upset anybody, honestly, because of how, you know, because of the stuff, because of this, all this that I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't know if any of you are going through the same thing, but I understand, believe me, at least a little bit, if you can tell. But like I said, I'm trying to take it one day at a time, and I don't know the answer, but it's the most something time of the year. I'm gonna go now. I hope everybody's having a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.